Hey, what's up? It's Mack Guitar Guy here with you. For today's how to play video, I'll be showing you how to play Usher's You Make Me Wanna. Now the song has a pretty advanced chord inversion to it, but I'm going to show you an easy way of playing that. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is that predominant part throughout the song, which is the Now what we're doing here is that first chord is basically a C minor chord, but we're only playing the 5, the root, and the minor third. So it's a triad. Next we go to, and this is probably the most complex chord of the song. This is a drop 2 inversion of an A flat major 7. The full chord sounds like this, but we're just catching the bottom 3 notes. So from that D, G to B string. Now I'm going to show you an alternative way of playing this. You're going to play that G, sliding to the G sharp, or from the 5th fret up to the 6th fret, with your first finger on the B string. You're going to play that D sharp. So instead of us playing, we'll play, and it gives us that same Okay, so that's an easier way of playing it. Our next chord is actually going to be what we call a C5, but instead of playing the entire C5, we're just playing the G and the C there at the 5th fret. And then our next chord, it's actually a dominant G chord, but we're playing it as a triad, so we're only going to play our D, G, and B string. Okay, so walking through that full progression. All right, and that's the main section of the song. Next, we're going to move to that bridge of the song. Now, the bridge of the song will start with the A flat, major 7. Next, we move to a B flat dominant chord. From that, we will play a B diminished, but we're only catching the first 2 notes on that A and D string. And then there's a melody. Now that melody It occurs on the E string. I play it with my pinky. You can play it with your third finger. You're going to play that G sharp and slide back to the G, and then play your F. Okay. And that leads us to our next chord, which is going to be a C minor 7. So our next chord is going to be that C sharp major 7. Okay, but we're going to also include a G sharp bass on our E string when we come to the C sharp major. And there's this little pedal tone or back and forth that occurs in this section. I'll play it so you'll be able to hear it. Okay, and what I'm doing is playing that C sharp major 7 with a hammer on occurring on the B string. And I'm playing for the C sharp section, I'm playing the A string and B string notes. And then I catch what we call that pedal tone or that pivot note, which occurs on the D string. And then I move to playing the notes on the E string and G string. So I kind of bounce or pivot back and forth between the notes on the A string and B string, and then the notes on the E string and the G string. It gives me this. Okay. And we're actually going to repeat that as we move to our next chord. Our next chord is going to be a B flat dominant. But the same way we did with our chord before, we're going to include an F on the E string in our bass because we're going to do that same pedal tone movement. We'll do that. Okay. All right. And so from that B flat dominant chord, there's a pickup note that occurs. We'll play the A, and then it starts over. Okay, back to our B flat dominant. Okay, but for this last pass, we're going to fall back to our B flat. We're going to play a B flat major 7 chord. Now, the melody or embellishment in this chord is okay. And what we're doing, that first one is going to be a hammer on with your pinky on that B string. We're hammering on to an E flat there. And the same way we did with that pedal tone that went back and forth, we're going to play on our D string. We're playing a G flat there. And next, we're going to remove our pinky and play that open D flat. Play our pedal tone again. And next, now what we're doing there, we're going to hammer on to a B flat with the second finger. Play our pedal tone again. Okay. So it's hammer on, pedal tone, play that D flat with the first finger, pedal tone, hammer on with the second finger to that B flat, pedal tone. So it gives us okay. The last thing we're going to do here, your first finger is going to be on a D string. We're going to play that A flat. Your fourth finger on the G flat on the D string. And then your second finger is going to be on the second fret of your A string, your B. And this chord is really just, it's a pickup or a lead to. And what we're doing is 1, 4, 2, which this just picks up or leads us to our final chord. Our final chord is an E flat with the, we have a G sharp we're using as the bass note. Okay, so that's the turn. So let's walk through that. Okay, that's the entirety of the song. If you haven't done so far, please make sure to click the subscribe button for more up-and-coming content. If any of this was beneficial for you, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any ideas that you would like for me to cover on up-and-coming videos, please shoot me an email, mackguitarguy@gmail.com.